TikTokers, how you doing? How you been? I'm Author Daniels, and yes, I am back again. Come on in, let's have a talk. Well, today I was listening to one of my favorite TikTokers, and she is just fantastic. And she was expressing that she is just having some problems with the dating pool, and those of us who are dating or taking a dating hiatus, we can absolutely relate. At any rate, anywho, she said something that just resonated in my mind, and I've just been meditating on it all morning. She said that she believed that God is female. And I got to thinking about that because that's not the first time I heard that expression. But I'm thinking, why do I believe that God is male? Because I was indoctrinated to do so. Yeah, I was brought up to believe that God was a male and that Jesus was a YT male who came to save all lives matter. Lord have mercy. But anyway, if this is all true, then how come all lives don't matter? How come we have to tell you that Black lives matter because they've been excluded? And why is history a fallacy? Why have I been misled? And why have minorities been discredited? You know, I was this many days old, minus 3 days, when I found out that Shakespeare was illiterate, and he was given credit for all these plays that were written by a young Black female. And we all know that the Native Americans were here in this land before Christopher discovered it. Why has history been so distorted? And why is it so important to YTs, especially men, that history be taught exactly the same way in schools? Now, my thinking is like this. Anytime you want to dominate and control, you usually fear that thing that you want to dominate and control. You're afraid of it, so you need to tame it so you can control it. That's my take on that. And I say that without any fear or contradiction. I see it time and time again. Men who want to control women usually abuse them and try to beat them into submission. Or you create laws to keep them under your rule of thumb. And that's how it's been done over and over and over, with Black women suffering that stranglehold, the absolute most. I was watching Cable Girls, and this was on Netflix, and it was about YT women working for the phone companies. Now, back then, of course, if you were a Black woman, you're unemployable. You're not going to be able to get a job like that. But the women were upset because they liked working and they wanted to have jobs, but their fathers and their husbands did not want them to have jobs. So one of the narratives, the woman was saying that YT women did anything that they could do, lawful or unlawful, to get out of that entrapment. They did not like it. They wanted to make their own choices, and they fought by any means necessary. Now, why is it such a anomaly that when minorities fight for what they believe in, they're resisting, they should just submit? Why is it a bad thing when they do it? Why is it okay for YTs to fight for their rights, but no one else? Is it because you fear everything else when you do that. So everything is okay for you, but not acceptable for others because of the position that has been established for one race in particular. So to make all other races submit and comply, they are strong-armed. And that is American rule, which is sad. Which leads me back into the concept that God is a female. I think I can get with that. I think I can relate to God being a female because we are so, and yes, I'm going to submit this to you, a black female. Because don't nobody want to obey God. And the more black women rise up and the more black women begin to empower themselves, the more outraged society is. And now the thing that, and it's trending, but it's been happening. I guess it's getting worse now. You see it all over TikTok where black men are condemning black women. And, you know, if God be for me, who can be against me? And I do believe that God is absolutely, most definitely for me. So I can't submit to this authority. I do believe that men need women more so than women need men. Women want men. Women would love to have a man because we're nurturers. We want to be there for you. If you allow us to, we will give you the world. And men that are intimidated by women, intimidated by their children, they are being a curse unto themselves. They're entering into this vicious cycle of self-torment that is unnecessary. All you have to do to live life and have life more abundantly is let it go. Let it go. That's all you have to do. Allow love to come in. If you don't want to be in the friend zone, stop acting like a dictator. Stop acting like the world owes you something. And yes, I'm talking to the men. The world owes you nothing. Don't act like, oh, because I'm a man, I'm automatically in authority. I'm not sure that we were told the truth on that. I'm gonna submit that over and over. I'm not sure that women weren't here first. Y'all made up these stories. Y'all made up all kinds of stories that we're finding out more and more. It's not true. Black history has not, either it hasn't been taught at all or it's been taught in fallacy. The information is incorrect. And we need to start delving deeper and stop fearing the truth, because the truth will set you free. The truth will set us all free, will it not? And I know in America we seem to be allergic to freedom. We don't want anybody free. We want you to own property. You can buy property. They still gonna give you a property tax, which means it's not really yours because they're telling you what to do with it. You have children, but they're not really yours because the law will come and get you if you don't send them to these schools that aren't even teaching them factual, sound doctrine. You're not even free to literature of your choice. So wherein lies the freedom? It's giving captivity a whole lot, and it's sad. And if I can't want the same for my black child as a YT woman wants for her child, that's a problem. See, my dream should be allowed to have the same fluidity as your dream. I'm Arthur Daniels. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed. And take care of you. Bye-bye.